Okay. Hey all, how are you doing? Today we're going to talk about evolution and we're going to go out and ask some people some of their questions and thoughts.
What is evolution?
Evolutionary theory is when animals and organisms adapt to their surroundings and evolve correctly to fit their surroundings.
Why do some species survive while others go extinct?
I honestly think some animals are able to adapt faster than others. And of course, some other animals have like really, really valued, like their skin or maybe their horns. So they, humans go and do their thing. So I would say that's why, dogs or cats, they're going to be here longer than probably elephants or other animals that are like more, I don't know, valuable because of their skin or whatever they have. So probably adaptation. That's what I would say. Do you want a taco?
Are humans influencing the process of evolution?
I think humans are influencing the process of evolution because our minds are always gaining more information and yeah. And so, like, just like with technology and stuff, like we're evolving, and the way we
How did DNA originate?
Um, okay, so there was a long time ago a common evolutionary ancestor, and it had a similar DNA to ours, and over time, through mutations and natural selection and the such, it came to be our DNA code.
How does the Big Bang apply to evolution?
Okay, so a long, long time ago, there was a very small, very, very dense ball of matter called a singularity. It exploded, and the release of energy caused the particles to come together into planets and stars and different cosmic entities.
Who is Charles Darwin?
Charles Darwin is a scientist who created the theory of evolution, and he created that theory by studying the birds in the Galapagos Islands.
What are the common misconceptions?
Okay, some common misconceptions about evolution. Evolution is not about the origin of life, like some people think. That would be abiogenesis. Evolution is not about getting better. It's just about getting better adapted to your environment.
Alright, so we heard some really great answers, but now I'm going to talk to you about the correct answers. Evolution refers to the cumulative changes that occur in a population over time. These changes are produced at the genetic level as organisms' genes mutate in different ways during reproduction and are passed to future generations. Extinction is often caused by a change in environmental conditions. When conditions change, species possess adaptations that allow them to survive and reproduce. If the environment changes slowly, species will evolve the necessary adaptations over many generations. If conditions change quickly, then a species can still evolve. However, if some of those members lack the traits, they're likely to extinct. And that's where you get the concept of natural selection. Again, species that inherit characteristics that give them survival and reproduction advantage increase their frequency and population, while those disadvantaged decrease in the population. Most scientists would agree that humans have greatly affected the process of evolution, from the rise of antibiotic and pesticide resistance to the largely human-caused increase in the extinction rate. It even extends to our species. Technology and culture have protected us to a great extent from the selective pressures that drive evolution, allowing many people to pass their genes along the next generation. Technology and culture have changed, but not eliminated the role of natural selection on our species. We adapt to crowding, pollution, and new disease, then the necessity to escape from large predators. Humans are unlikely to evolve into a new separate species because no human group is truly isolated anymore. The DNA code is both nearly universal and optimal. The evolution theory reveals the near universal of the code, which means it is present in evolution's purported universal common ancestor and has evolved over time. The Big Bang proposes that billions of years ago, the universe began in a tiny, infinitely not dense point called a singularity. If this really did happen, then this would have been the start of evolution. Charles Darwin is the biologist best known for his work as a naturalist, developing a theory of evolution to explain biological change. He noticed similarities among species all over the globe, along with variations based on specific locations, leading him to believe that they had gradually evolved from common ancestors. There are 8 common misconceptions. One about the origin of life, organisms getting bigger and better, involves trying to adapt, giving organisms what they need, it's just a theory, it's a theory in crisis, leads to immoral behavior, or evolution and religion are incompatible.
Are we ready to roll? Okay, so our group name is Evolution Talks, and that was created. Who created that? Was it? Yeah, Jeanette, our team leader, Jeanette. So or Jay, she's really cool. And then she also made the little turtle named J. Cole for our favorite teacher, Jessica Coleman, Mrs. Coleman, J. Cole. But anyways, today we're doing fun facts, which will be really fun. And Jeanette is Jay is gonna start us off.
All right, I'll start y'all off. With the election just passing, did you know that approximately 43% Republicans and 67% of Democrats believe in evolution? Go ahead and
A new species is achieved when 2 populations of the same living thing become so different they can no longer breed with each other.
Bears, seals, and dogs are closely related carnivores, but are on a different branch of the evolutionary tree than cats and hyenas.
Let's go, Tom. Okay. Researchers are unsure if humans are still evolving or if they have reached their evolutionary peak.
Birds evolved from dinosaurs, and both are descended from reptiles. The closest living reptilian relation of a bird is the crocodile.
Yeah, well,